morning, students. So, today we will read the chapter that is the 100 verses part 1. Reading is already over, and now we will see the explanation of this chapter 100 verses part 1. So, you all have the books?
Yes, sir.
Open the books on that particular part, on that particular page, and see that what I am going to explain, what it is written in this chapter. Is it okay? So, there is a particular topic before you read. And before you read, first of all, you will go on that. After all, in this particular chapter, as you are watching on the whiteboard, you are watching that book, first slide, lesson number 5, the 100 verses part 1, and it is written by Al Hosor Esther. Is it okay? So, we will see that this story is a very sensitive account of how a poor young girl is judged by her classmate. And the name of the girl is Vana Petrovsky. Is it okay? And is a young Polish girl, and who goes to school with other American children in an American town. And these other children see Vana as different in many ways. Can you guess how they treat her? In this particular chapter, students, we used to see that there is a girl whose name is Vana Petrovsky. Okay, and this girl, you see, basically it is a Polish girl. The girl belongs to Poland. Okay. And this girl right now, where she is? She's in America. And she's in American town also. Okay. So, she also goes to school as other girls or other students. They go to school. In the same manner, this girl, Vana Petrovsky, also goes to school. And when she goes to school, we used to see one thing. That other girls or other students, you can say like this, they make fun of this girl, Vana Petrovsky. Because you see, the name is Vana. Okay? The girl, they used to make the fun that this name is a different name. As this name they have not heard. So that's why what they do? They used to make the fun of this particular girl. Because this girl is an innocent girl. This girl doesn't want to say anything to anyone. And this girl, we see that she used to sit silently, without saying anything to anyone. Okay? But other girls, what they do? They make a fun of this girl. Other girls, what they do? They make a mockery of this girl also. Okay? And because the name of this girl is what? Vana Petrovsky. Let's see from the chapter. Today, Monday, Vana Petrovsky was not in her seat, but nobody, not even Peggy and Mary, the girls who started all the fun, notice her absence. So today, the day is Monday. What is the day? Monday. Okay? And Vana Petrovsky is not sitting on her seat. As you see, that some of the seats, they are vacant. But we are not going to see that after all who is present and who is not present. Okay? Here, in this particular chapter, two other girls are also there, and their names are Peggy and Maddie. Is it okay? And Peggy and Maddie, the girls who started all the fun, notice her absence. Okay? And these two girls, Peggy and Maddie, what they do? They used to make the fun of this particular girl. Okay? And today, who started all the fun, notice her absence. These two girls, they used to make a fun of this girl. Today they notice that this particular seat is vacant. Why the seat is vacant? It means the person who is regular, the person who used to sit regularly on that particular seat, that person is not present there. Are you following? Okay, then what happened? Usually Vanda sat in the seat next to the last seat, in the last row, in room number 13. Where Vanda used to sit? Vanda used to sit in the last seat. As you are watching, the last seats are there. And Vanda regularly she sits over there. Okay? And she sits in the last row also. Isn't it? And which room is this one? Room number 13. You remember. Okay? Room number 13. And she sat in the corner of the room where the rough boys who did not make good marks sat. The corner of the room where they were most scuffling of feet. This girl, she used to sit at the backside, and she used to sit at the backside where the other boys they also sit. Okay? And when the other boys they used to sit, because at that particular side we used to see there is a sound of scuffling between. Because the boys who used to come from different places, with the shoes the dust also it comes. So we used to see at the backside even the dust and dirt also it remains at the backside. And there who used to sit? Speak. Vada Petronovsky. Is it okay? So, the corner of the room where there were most scuffling of the feet, most roar or laughter when anything funny was said, and most mud and dirt on the floor. Vada used to sit at the backside. And when Vada used to sit at the backside, basically it is noticed that at the backside the students who used to sit at the backside, some roarness, some unwanted sound, some students who don't pay heed on the subject, they used to sit at the backside. Because they take advantage. What they do? They take advantage. They think that sitting at the backside, the teacher will not pay heed on us. And there who used to sit? Vada Petronovsky. She used to sit. Vada did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. And on the contrary, she was very quiet and rarely said anything at all. Vada is that particular girl who used to sit silently without saying anything to anyone. Are you following along? Okay? And we used to see, and nobody had ever heard her laugh out loud. And nobody had paid that heed that this girl never makes up any type of comment, any type of noise, any type of voice. Are you following? Okay, she used to sit silently over there, and sometimes she visited her mouth in a crude sort of smile, but that was all. But sometimes, what type of gestures she made? She used to pass a little smile. When she heard different type of sounds, then naturally, it is natural that if you listen anything, then what happens? Sometimes some smile comes on the face. This type of smile is a crude smile which came on the face of Vada Petronovsky. Yes or no? Are you listening all? Yes, that's good. Okay. So we used to see that nobody knew exactly why Vada is in that seat. Unless it was because she came all the way from Bogan's height. Her feet were usually caked with the dry mud. And what we see? That nobody knew exactly. Because all the students, they pay heed on their own. Is it okay? Basically, two girls are there. Whose names are? Peggy and Maggie. Yes or no? These two girls, basically, they take a lot of interest in making what? In making a fun of this girl whose name is Vada. Yes, exactly. Okay, so she came all the way from Bogan's height. This girl, Vada Petronovsky, from where she used to come. She used to come from the place called what? Bogan's height. You remember? From which place Vada Petronovsky used to come? She used to come from Bogan's height. Okay? And her feet were usually caked with dry mud also. And from where she used to come, what we see? That even her feet also remain in mud. Okay? Because she used to come from that particular side where the mud remains too much, as you have come from outside. If you see the shoes, maybe the shoes can be dirty. Isn't it or not? The children who used to come from that particular passage, we used to see that the shoes they become more dirty in the same manner. The shoes of Vada also became dirty. Following? Yes. Okay. So, but no one really thought much about Vada Petronovsky once she sat in the corner of the room. In silent mode, this girl, she used to come, and what she does? Without interfering in any of the matter, without interfering in the particular presence of anyone, she used to come and sit at the backside. Yes, sir. Following or not? The time when they thought about Vada was outside of school hours at noontime, when they were coming back to school, or in the morning early before school began, when groups of 2 or 3 or even more would be likely talking or laughing on the way to the schoolyard. These two girls, what are the name of those two girls? Peggy and Maggie. When they used to make the fun? Early in the morning, or when the school gets over. Are you following? Because that is the particular time period, that is the free time period. Because at that time, no one remains except the students. Yes or no? When the school will over, you all will go. And when you all will go, you can comment to anyone. Sometimes the students, they make this type of fun also. Okay? Among the students, when they go, and these two girls, either early in the morning or when the school gets over, these two girls, they make a fun of whom? Vanda Petrovsky. Very good. Okay. Then sometimes they waited for Vanda to have fun with her. The next day, Tuesday, Vanda was not in the school either, and nobody noticed her absence again. And what we used to see? These two girls, they make fun. Not only these two girls, but other are also in the group of these two girls. Okay? They make fun of this Vanda. And next day, what the day it is? Tuesday. The first day it was Monday. And the next day is Tuesday. And on Tuesday, what happened? Vanda was not present. What happened? Vanda was not present. Okay? And nobody noticed her absence again. And what we used to see? We see that nobody is watching that today why Vanda is absent, why the seat is vacant. Are you following or not? But on Wednesday, now on Tuesday, no one paid the heed. Okay? The day passed away. Next day came, what is the day? Wednesday. Okay? Peggy and Mary, who sat down front with other children, who got good marks and who did not track in a whole lot of mud, did notice that Vanda was not there. And on Wednesday, what happened? Basically, Peggy and Mary, they are good in studies. Okay? And what we used to see, after that, they disturb others. But this is not a good habit. Suppose if you are good in studies, then you cannot make a mockery of others. If you are making a mockery, then it means you have no good quality in yourself. Is it okay? So, we see that Vanda was not there and Peggy was the most popular girl in the school. On Wednesday also what happened? Vanda didn't come. Vanda is not present. Yes or no? And what happened? We see that Peggy was the most popular girl in school. In the school, we see that some of the students, their popularity is too high. And the students, they become so popular that even all the students, they know that this student name is this student study in that class, and this student is very popular. Yes or no? Some of the students, we see that they have this type of quality that all the students, even from the lower section to higher section, we see that all the students, they know that student. Yes or no? So this girl, which girl? Peggy. Yes or no? Pay attention, Pradeep. Peggy was the most popular girl in the school. She was pretty also. She was good. She was good in looking. Okay? She was good. She had many pretty clothes also, and her hair was curly, and Maddie was a close friend. We see that Peggy, what she was? She was a good girl. She was very popular in the school also. And she has many pretty clothes also. Are you following? Okay? Because this girl, we can say that she belongs to a rich family also. That's why she is having what? Many clothes also. Are you following? And the other girl, whose name is? Maddie. Yes or no? Maddie was her closest friend. Are you following or not? I want the answer from you. If you will keep on giving the answer, it means mentally you are present in the class. If you are not giving the answer, it means mentally you are not in the class. So all the students, those who are sitting in the class, at once give the answer of my question. Then only I can come to know that you people are following what I am teaching. Yes or no? Okay, then what happened? The reason Peggy and Maddie noticed Vanda's absence because Vanda had made them late to school. Why? Vanda, what happened? Basically, Vanda does not do anything. Vanda used to come from her house as usual. But these two girls, what they do? They wait outside of the school. When Vanda will come, we will make a fun of this girl. Then what happened? Suppose if Vanda used to come late, then these two girls also get late. Because they don't enter in the school premises until Vanda not comes. Yes or no? They wait outside only. Because what happened? They feel happiness in themselves. They think that Wanda is coming, Wanda is going, and we will make fun of Wanda. Are you following or not? Okay. So they had waited for Wanda to have fun with her, and she just had not come. Okay. And what happened? Tuesday was also the day when Wanda didn't come. Wednesday was also the day when Wanda didn't come. Yes, give me an answer. They often waited for Wanda Petrosky to have fun with her, and these two girls, what did they do? They waited outside. They were thinking that today Wanda will come. And what we will do?
Make a fun.
They will make a fun of this particular girl. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. And Wanda Petrosky, most of the children in room number 13 did not have the names like that. And they had the names easy to say Thomas, Smith or Alan. Other students in the class, they have a very common name. They have a very normal name. And the pronunciation of the name is also not so much difficult. So, we used to see what are the names of the classmates? Thomas, very easy to pronounce. Okay, as well as Smith, very easy to pronounce. And Alan, very easy to pronounce. And when Wanda came in the class, Wanda, other students they thought that who has come? What type of name she has? Okay, so what we used to see that there was one boy named Bounce. In the class, one boy was also there. Whose name was?
Bounce.
But basically, full name was what? William Bounce. What was the full name? Sorry, Willie Bounce. Okay, what was the name?
Willie Bounce.
Willie Bounce, and people thought it was funny, but no funny in the same way that Petronovsky was. Even the students, they make the fun of Willie Bounce also. Because Bounce, you know, the ball did bounce. Sometimes the students, they make fun of the name of this Willie Bounce also. But students, they don't make the fun of Willie Bounce in that manner as they make the fun of
Petrosky.
following or not? Yes. Okay. Wanda did not have any friends. You remember? She came to school alone and went home. How she comes? Hello. How she goes?
Hello.
Yes. Okay. And she always wore a faded blue dress. What type of dress? Faded, you know? The faded dress means this dress is not a new dress. This dress is already used by previously. Isn't it or not? So she used this faded dress, a blue dress, and did not hang right. Some of the students, you see, that they have this quality that after going home, okay, when they take out the clothes, what they do, they throw the clothes in that manner that whole day the clothes they remain as it is, and what happened? The wrinkles comes in the clothes. Again, suppose if you are repeating the clothes, what will happen? The clothes will be in the previous condition? No. Yes or no? So like this way, what will happen? The particular lusciousness of that clothes, it will go away. And what I used to wear, what type of clothes? Faded clothes. What type of clothes?
Faded clothes.
Speak from your mouth, girls. Okay. So she did not have any friends, but lot of girls talked to her. Although she had no friends, but what other girls they do? They take interest in talking to what? Because the one name is different. Yes or no? So other girls they talked to her. Sometimes they surrounded her in the schoolyard and she talked. She stood watching the little girls play hopscotch on the worn hard ground. And what we used to see? The other girls, they like that they want to talk to whom? Wanda Petronovsky. Yes or no? And we used to see sometimes this particular girl go and stand to that particular place where the other students of the school they used to play which game? That was hopscotch. Hopscotch, you know. Okay, mostly the girls they play this particular game. Okay, so Wanda Peggy would say in the most courteous manner, as though she was talking to Miss Mason. Wanda, she had say, giving one of her friend a nudge, tell us how many dresses did you say you had hanging up in your closet? Wanda used to wear what type of clothes?
Faded.
Children, you see them. They have this type of attitude. One day, what happened? One type of question. It was related to Wanda. Wanda, how many dresses do you have? And how many dresses you keep it in your closet? Yes or no? What she said. What she said? I have 100 dresses. Who said? Wanda. Yes or no? And we see 100 exclaimed all the girls incredulously, and the little ones would stop playing hopscotch and listen. And what happened? When the girls listen 100, my God, you would be having 100 dresses. Then the girls who were playing the hopscotch, they also stopped. What happened? The girl is saying 100 dresses. Although, what type of clothes she wears? Suppose if you are having 100 dresses, will you wear this type of clothes?
No.
You will wear what? Daily the new clothes, because you have number of clothes. And how many clothes are there? 100 dresses. Okay, it's all for today.